Hey friends, happy Thursday. D is for dry Kwon Do. I gotta go really fast with this because I gotta be in Mass Avenue to do a Cibu treatments class and like yesterday. Dry Kwon Do is our dry shampoo that I've been talking about for like ages. This has been 4 days, so I figured this is the last chance that I had to do an authentic dry Kwon Do video this week because clearly it needs to be washed tomorrow. Shake it, shake it, shake it. It's got bamboo, lotus flower, and what's the last thing? First person to respond with the last ingredient that's in every single Cibu product gets a prize. Go on. Bamboo, lotus flower, and something else. So you just spray it on and spray it all over, you know? Just spray it. Section it and spray if you want, but you know, I just go crazy with it, honestly. No rhyme, no reason. And then brush it through. I have had questions from our curly-headed community about brushing it through, seeing as if they brush through their curls like I'm raking through my straight hair right now, they'd have a little bit of a situation and a frizz situation, not a Jersey Shore situation. But what we found is that you could just spray it in and kind of work it in with your fingers. It doesn't really leave that much powder on the hair, just enough. Brushing it through helps distribute it through the hair, but you could do the same just by rubbing it in with your fingers. And that's really how quickly it works. At this point, I don't have time, but I really should flat iron it and do something fun with it because the dry Kwon Do base makes a really nice heat protector. You can curl over it. But guys, I know a lot of you have seen me use dry Kwon Do at least several times a month for the past entire year, and you must be thinking, where the heck is it? But we'll talk about that in the second portion of today's video. Also talk about which of my Cibu lovers named dry Kwon Do. I'll show you what the packaging is going to look like because I have a prototype on my desk, and we'll talk price and maybe a little bit more of the ingredient deck. See, look, I'm just... Also helps to have a really good haircut, and I must say, I still really like this haircut. Remember that my debacle over two-tone? Still the same color. Beta Clove's been helping a lady out. Alright, step one, I'll be back about... Imaginary watch says noonish when I'm back in the office. Gotta go to Washington, D.C. and do a Cibu treatments class. Treatments are phenomenal. Maybe you'll be able to get them at retail eventually, but if not, starting in May, you should definitely go to a Bubbles or a Salon Cielo and get them to do one in your hair because they're phenom. See you in a little bit. Hi guys, oh my gosh, why is it taking me so long to finish this video? Because D is for delays in dry Kwon Do, and not just in the video, in the darn dry Kwon Do itself. But look, this is what it's going to look like. The reason it's delayed is because it's way too much texture. So we took all that out and brought the Cibu and put it up here, and it's just a nice frame. But it's on the slow boat from Europe right now, and it's supposed to be here by the first week of June, so let's keep our fingers crossed and finish this video with all of its alternate beginnings with another dry Kwon Do show. And my hair was clean yesterday morning, and I wore a shower cap last night and then this morning, and we're just brushing it through. You can see my Aveda brown is coming out. Can you believe that it's been that long since I got my hair done in Florida? Look at the roots. You couldn't even see the roots because I was dyeing them every day. So yeah, D is for dry Kwon Do. Another funny story about dry Kwon Do. Dry Kwon Do is such a cute name. Everyone says so. And it was actually named by one of Cibu's Twitter followers. And as soon as we get it, I'm sending her a case, or at least a few bottles, to say thank you for her great naming skills. You know, if you ever have an idea for a name, share it with me. Because there's no rules and regs here. It's just the best ideas win. You're not going to get paid for it though, so there's that. I'll give you a shout out. So another thing that's great about dry Kwon Do is that you can use it to heat style like I'm doing right now, and it makes a nice base for holding curls and volume and stuff. I'm looking at my friend who named dry Kwon Do. She's very into Arsenal, which is I think a football team. Her name is Ryan. She lives in West Virginia. She's a hard-working gal. And I met her on the great internet because she wrote a blog post about Cibu one day, and she actually wasn't really that impressed with it. So I'm like, hey, hold the phones. Let me show you how to use it. And it happened to be, an example of a time where the product that she ordered wasn't particularly the best one for her hair type. Didn't really understand how to use it. And once I explained it to her, I think that she had a better opinion of the brand, but I'll let her chime in on the comments if she wants. D could also be for digital age, since Cibu has so wholeheartedly embraced the internet and all things social network. Everybody's on Twitter now, huh? I like Twitter best. Well, obviously for talking to Cibu fans, because they can ask me questions about their orders or about a particular product, and I can answer them pretty quickly in real time. But I also like it for connecting with brands in general. This is such a good haircut. It's like you can just brush it up in weird ways and it still looks cool. What should we do with these bangs? Because these, I look kind of like my second grade class picture right now. What should we do? Just needs to come down just a little bit. Look, I mean, only like 3 curls with the curling iron, and it went from fat to quasi-fabulous. I don't know if it's fabulous yet, but if you guys live near Bubbles, you really need to go get one of the new Cibu treatments once they're out next week, because they are amazing. Right now they're not available for retail, although that's a hot button discussion in the office, but they're a beautiful service treatment. I kind of like this. Hold on. I got a big, fresh, new can of faux finish. I feel like a new woman. So origami, tiny bit on the fingertip. Put it through the hands. Slap it to activate the curling, the fibers. It has silk fibers in it that they kind of separate and they fall all over your hair when you slap your palms on top of your head. And give light, texturized, styling vibes. Hence origami. Kind of like origami, folding paper into pretty little art. Origami folds your hair into art. And would you look at that? It's cute. Another side note on A is for argan oil, i.e. Ancient Serum. Use it now to shave. Amazing. Try it. And there's plenty in that bottle. Put it in your bath water, and then when it's time to shave, just slap it on. Smooth lace for days. So finish it up with the faux. Cibu loves you.